All of the NBA playoff series are now set, and in my play-in predictions video, I went 3 out of 6. Starting off in the Eastern Conference, we have the number 1 seeded Boston Celtics versus the number 8 Miami Heat. In Game 1 of the play-in tournament, Jimmy Butler sprained his MCL and will be out multiple weeks and will most likely miss the entire first round. And in the regular season, Boston went 3-0 versus the Heat, and I have Boston moving on to the second round. Next, the number 4 Cleveland Cavaliers versus the number 5 Orlando Magic. And in the regular season, they split the season series 2-2. Paolo Banchero is coming off a great second year where he averaged 22.6 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists on 45% from the field. This Orlando team is very young, and this will be most of their players' first time in the playoffs. But both of these teams are great on defense, and we could probably see some low-scoring games. But this Cavs team has more experience in the playoffs, and I think a lot more depth. So I have the Cavs moving on to the second round. Next, the number 3 Milwaukee Bucks versus the number 6 Indiana Pacers. In the regular season, the Pacers won 4 out of 5 games against the Bucks, and it's looking like Giannis is going to be out for at least Game 1 of this series, and could possibly miss a few more. And the Pacers have had one of the best offenses in the NBA this season. I think this series is going to be very close, but I have the Pacers winning. Next, the number 2 New York Knicks versus the number 7 Philadelphia 76ers. In the regular season, the Knicks won 3 out of 4 games, but the 76ers were without Embiid for 3 of those games. But I think this is going to be a very close and very fun series, and I could even see it going 7 games. But I think the 76ers are going to win. Then in the Western Conference first round, the number 1 OKC Thunder versus the number 8 New Orleans Pelicans. For the Pelicans, Zion Williamson got hurt in his first play-in game, and he'll be out for at least 2 weeks. So the Pelicans will be without him for this entire first round. But this Thunder team has been great all season long. They have an MVP candidate in SGA, where he averaged 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists on 53.5% from the field. They have Jalen Williams, who took a major step in his second year, averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, and shot 42% from 3. And then they have Chet Holmgren, who in his rookie season averaged 16.5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2.3 blocks per game. And the Thunder will win this series. Next, the number 4 Los Angeles Clippers versus the number 5 Dallas Mavericks. I think this is going to be a very close series. Both of these teams have great talent and have been very healthy this season. And I could definitely see this game going 7 games also. But I think the Clippers are going to win the series. Next, the number 3 Minnesota Timberwolves versus the number 6 Phoenix Suns. The Timberwolves have had the number 1 defense in the NBA pretty much all season long. But the Suns' big 3 with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal is finally healthy. And I think this is going to be a very fun series. But with how good this Timberwolves defense has been all season long, I think the Timberwolves are going to win. And the number 2 Denver Nuggets versus the number 7 Los Angeles Lakers. In the regular season, Denver won all 3 games versus the Lakers. And I think this Denver team is just way better. And I think they're going to win this series. Now in the second round, the Celtics versus the Cavs. I think this would be a very fun series. And in the regular season, the Cavs came back down 22 in the fourth quarter and won versus the Celtics team. But the way the Celtics have been playing all season long, I would have to take the Celtics in the series. Then, the Pacers versus the 76ers. I could see the series going either way, but if Embiid and Maxey could stay healthy, I think the 76ers would win. Then, the Thunder versus the Clippers. This would be a great series because Shea and Paul George would be going up against their former teams, and they were traded for each other. But I think the Clippers' playoff experience is going to help them a lot, and that the Clippers would win this series. Next, the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. Both of these teams have been fighting in the top 3 in the West all season long, and I think this is going to be a hard-fought series. But I have the Nuggets winning. So in the Eastern Conference Finals, I have the Celtics versus the 76ers, and I have the 76ers winning. Then in the Western Conference Finals, I have the Clippers versus the Nuggets, and I have the Nuggets winning. Then in the NBA Finals, I have the 76ers versus the Nuggets, and I have the Nuggets winning their second finals in a row. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.